With Stanley forced out of his home and the two brothers now separated, the lives of the Pines twins would take drastically different paths. Between the 1970s and 1980s, Stanley traveled across the country and founded Stan Company Enterprises, attempting to make a living through a series of small businesses and questionable schemes, constantly chasing the fortune he believed would prove everyone wrong about him. However, many of his businesses sold faulty appliances, giving him a terrible reputation. Eventually, he was chased out of New Jersey entirely. As Stanley continued traveling from state to state, his reputation only worsened, eventually leading to him being banned in 30 of the 50 states. Meanwhile, Stanford Pines, after failing to get into his dream school, left New Jersey to attend Backups-Moore University, a lesser-known college known mainly for its well-maintained dormitories. Despite this setback, Ford fully committed himself to his studies and managed to complete his doctoral program 3 years ahead of schedule. Because of his remarkable intelligence, Ford was awarded a $100,000 research grant. While deciding how to use the money, he reflected on the difficulties he faced growing up with 6 fingers, which made him feel different from everyone else. This experience inspired him to dedicate his life to studying the unexplained and proving that strange anomalies truly existed. His research eventually led him to Gravity Falls, Oregon, the state believed to contain the highest concentration of paranormal activity. After arriving in Gravity Falls, Ford quickly became captivated by the strange phenomena surrounding the town. Using his grant money, he constructed a large, isolated research laboratory deep within the forest, where he began documenting every strange creature and anomaly he encountered. These discoveries would eventually be recorded in what became known as the journals. As his research became more dangerous, Ford realized he needed additional space for riskier experiments. This led him to build a secure underground bunker laboratory, where he studied some of the most dangerous anomalies in Gravity Falls, including creatures like the Shapeshifter. By 1981, 6 years after arriving in Gravity Falls, Ford had gathered an enormous amount of knowledge about the strange town and was in the process of writing his 3rd journal. However, despite all his discoveries, one question still remained unanswered. What was actually causing the weirdness in Gravity Falls? While searching for answers, Ford eventually discovered a mysterious cave covered in ancient hieroglyphics. The symbols spoke of a powerful entity that possessed unlimited knowledge of the universe. Although the cave's warnings clearly advised against contacting this entity, Ford chose to ignore them. Desperate for answers, he recited the incantation written on the cave walls. Suddenly, a strange, triangular being appeared within his mindscape. The entity introduced himself as Bill Cipher, and from that moment on, things in Gravity Falls would only get more interesting.